777 Tarot Go, aka I'm Paul Revere, aka Trinity Can. We back in the bed again with a new video. So I realized that doing a premiere doesn't help. The title helps. So more and more crazy titles to come. Let's think about the times we're in right now, guys. We're in the times now where people believe as though they need to work more jobs to get taxed into infinity, to make the most money, to still go on vacation. I'm trying to understand this in my head, but I can't understand the mind of a jackassian. The fact that people see what's going on, right, and they're still choosing to go on vacation, to me is truly outlandish and very, very wild. That it's the wildest thing I have seen in my life. Because first off, like, you're choosing to go on vacation to pretty much cuck yourself to have to come back to work at a job you really hate, and to pretend as though it's gonna be okay. But you yourself, my bad, is not okay, and you're gonna pretend as though you are okay by going on vacation. Let's take a moment to realize how dumb this is. Alright, moment done. Think about this shit in your head. There's people that can't afford to eat 3 meals a day, right? Yet they're still doing it. Yet they're still eating 3 meals a day. Yet they pretend as though this life we live is normal. Like, yo, bro, the fact that y'all really believe that not investing in anything and just working more and spending more is how you're gonna get ahead in life, to me is crazy. And it's so wild because, like, you know, all this information is public for you to see how much you get taxed as an employee. But it's just the fact that y'all don't want to see it. That, like, a lot of people in this day and age, they can't live without their fucking instant gratification, and it's sick. It truly is sick. And that's why corporations prey on it, because they know that no matter what, people will go and buy a bottle every single weekend they get paid, even though they can't afford it, and they'll finance it. Like the powers that be know this, that, like, your addiction is truly going to be your downfall and end all. And one thing about addiction, if you don't cut the head off the snake, it just gets worse and worse. For instance, I think I saw recently, now it's probably been a while, that the guy from Jersey Shore, Mike the Situation, he was talking about how, you know, nobody knew how bad his addiction was, and then he started getting money, and then he had to go to rehab. And now, pretty much, he opened a whole rehab center for anybody dealing with drug addiction. And I feel as though, I said in a video a while ago too, like, it's not people that have not been through addiction to talk about addiction. It's people that have been through it and conquered it and realized that there's more to life than whatever drug particles you want to put into your fucking nose or into your system. That's what I be telling y'all. To go cold turkey is very important. A lot of people can't just stop doing an addiction, because no matter what, you will find money. Even if you gotta beg somebody, even if you have to pretty much go into your savings, like, you will do what you have to do to pretty much face that addiction and to have that addiction come to the forefront. And it's wild. It truly is wild. For me, guys, like I told you guys before, my addiction was drinking every day or whatever when I was living in New York. And, like, it was wild because it was unsustainable. I was on a credit card debt. I would just drink and drink and drink. What I was running from, bro, I have no idea. I really have no idea, because, like, it wasn't like my life was tough. So I don't know. I just enjoyed the high of being drunk. I just enjoyed the high of having liquor courage. I just enjoyed the high of, you know, being life at a party, and, you know, we're all here drunk, we're all buying bottles, you know, we're all doing this and that, and, you know, it's something that I had to come to grips with. And, like, the best way to quit stuff like that for me was going cold turkey and just not being in the atmosphere anymore of parties, and just understanding that, you know, there's more to life than being intoxicated. And, you know, to be able to overcome that, I feel as though anything now is very minute. Yeah. Don't forget, guys, to turn on post notifications. I feel as though I should say that, because that's one way you will be alerted when a video is posted. What else? Also, check out the links in the bio to get more acclimated with the Secure Legacy Coin, which is the #1 asset that we have right now, pumping our own bag, taking profit. And it's important that you have your own way of making money when you have no job, because, you know, if you're getting taxed into oblivion being an employee, and you believe as though you're going to be okay during whatever ends up happening next, you're sadly mistaken. you really have to realize that everything going on around you is all implemented in such a way that, you know, you feel as though it's random, but it has been thought of for many years, methodically, thought out thoroughly, and it's truly up to you whether you're gonna overcome this next whatever is to come in this world. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have any way to make money besides you working a job, what do you really believe will come of your life? Really, like, I feel as though, like, people don't like thinking about this, but if you don't choose to think about this, then, like, what do you think about? Like, how much times can you guys go to fucking Disneyland? Like, how much times can you just slack off and then, like, you know, point the finger and be like, oh, you know, it's not my fault, you know, life is hard, you know, this, you know, that, like, how much excuses can one make until there is no more excuses to make? I know somebody gonna be like, yo, I'm finna make excuses my whole life. And I'm like, holy shit, that's wild, dude. That truly is wild. Anyway, I love y'all. Whatever growth you cast will last. Only you can be the change you want to see in the world. Remember, if you want to get in contact with me, trinikenonly@gmail.com is the email. trinikenonly@gmail.com. trinikenonly@gmail.com. If you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is 777-TAROT GO. 777-TAROT GO. If you want to find a channel that's more about financial advice, check out CKUTAROT 4321. That's always being posted in my Instagram feed, so you can check it out that way too. What else is there? My other channels are I am Paul Revere, and the other channel is Triniken with no underscore. I love y'all. Stay strong.